A very good morning. So, first of all, I would like to congratulate all of you for attending this live streaming. So, it's a career development center based industrial internship certification program. So, through this program, we are offering varieties of courses to our students to improve their job opportunities as well as their skill level. So this particular program is not only for PAT registered, CDC registered students. Any student at VIT can utilize these facilities. So I want to clarify few points before this entire orientation session begins. One is we are not doing any kind of advertisement or something to any of the certifications or any of the vendors. We are just doing it for the benefit of our students. So that too, if you take these courses, you can very well go and check and please inform to us as well. If you feel like anywhere you can do this course with less price or with good quality, please let us know. We are ready to take that to VIT as well. Okay. So don't get any false information from anywhere saying that no, this is not worthy, because in that mail itself we have clearly stated that these certifications are not standard every year. We used to change it on every year based on some inputs like your seniors, those who completed this course, they have given their feedbacks. Number two, we are getting industry inputs. So we used to get feedback from HRs who are recruiting our students. So they used to give, these are the technologies we are planning to use it for next year. So your HRs used to give this. And third point is we are having some courses that are running at VIT, and faculties are teaching those courses, and we are inviting those faculty coordinators and getting their inputs as well. So based on these three inputs, we used to revamp these courses every year. Okay. So if you take computer science related courses here, some of those courses can also be used, taken by other branch students as well. Okay, if you are not restricting student not to take any courses, it is completely open. Interdisciplinary, cross-disciplinary, whatever the course you want to do, you can very well do that. Okay. So these are all the inputs which we just wanted to give it to you. And this entire course will be running like a course which you are doing at VIT. So you have add or drop option as well. Okay, you can choose one course and study the course for 1 week period. If you feel like that course is not worthy, immediately you can drop before paying the fees. So coming to the fees part, we are offering these courses with discount price. That's what we discussed with the vendors, and vendors have agreed. This exclusive price only for VIT student. As a VIT student, you can get this exclusive price. If you are normally approaching this is applicable for global certifications as well. If you take Oracle, they are giving very good discount for VIT students. If you take Easy Council CH, there also we are getting discount. So likewise, these are the exclusive discount. That discounts we got through signing MOU, multiple discussions, all these things which we are doing it. Okay. So these informations are the preliminary things which we just wanted to give it to you. So coming to the certification part, we are starting with AWS. We are planning to offer it for different modes. Don't get confused. We have sent mail in different categories. Like some of the certifications and some of the rules that are applicable for 2021 batch, and 2022 batch we have sent a separate mail. And for MTech software engineering on all those PG courses, a separate mail we have sent. And for non-engineering UG programs, we sent a separate mail. So don't mess up. Don't go with other people list of certifications. So stick on with whatever the mail sent to you, and don't trust any other vendors, including the vendors whom we listed it. If you are getting any individual mail from any of the vendors stating that pay some fees or something, don't do it. Trust only helpdesk.cdc. So that is the official mail. So all this certification related thing will be coming through this helpdesk mail id, helpdesk and placement mail ids. These are the official mails. Don't believe on any of the mails sent by anyone. Okay. So until otherwise, if we give any instructions through the official mails, and if you have you are having a coordinator, that is Dr. Jayakumar, and he will be the point of contact for answering all your queries. Apart from it, if you feel like something is not happening there, you can escalate it to me, I'm Dr. Manigandan, Assistant Director, Career Development Center. I'm at Vellore campus. Okay. So your first level of point of contact is Jaykumar. And once your registration is over, vendor wise, we will give point of contacts. You can directly contact them. Okay. Let me just repeat that point. Don't get confused. Directly don't contact anyone until otherwise, if we say that this is a proper point of contact. Don't believe on any mail sent by anybody. Okay. And apart from CDC on this regard, on the certification regard. Okay. Let me just start with saying something about AWS that is one of the successful. So don't take it like AWS is only successful certifications for your career path. One of the successful certification is AWS certification, which we did it last year. Let me just give you a brief about AWS certification. Okay. So if you give me 1 second. Hope my screen is visible. Fine. So as I mentioned earlier, so AWS is one of the successful certification, and many industries require that. That is why this year we incorporated this AWS in as part of your curriculum. So that is why I said no. Some of the 2021 batch students may think like why it is different, because for those people we have not incorporated in their curriculum. Don't get confused. For 2022 batch student, we have incorporated this AWS as part of their curriculum. That's why we are not offering it in certification mode. You may have a question in your mind like, so already we are paying money for our course. Why unnecessarily we have to do the certification? Don't treat this as a separate thing. And when you do this kind of certifications, that will add more value to your profile. So that you have to do. This is a extra. Even we cannot incorporate it completely with our syllabus. If you want to take a certification, you have to pay for it. That's the cost of the certification, not the cost. In VIT, we are going to deliver all those content, in your classroom itself. Apart from it, we are planning to have some of our training vendors who will be conducting bridge course for 2022 batch students to clear the certification. That is what the plan for next year. Okay. So let me come for this AWS presentation. Here, I hope, as a VIT student, I know what you people used to do. You might have searched all these things. Many of you may know about what is this different categories of certification mean to. So if you take cloud practitioner, that is more on foundation level. Okay, foundation level of certification. We are already signed. We have signed an MOU with that, and we used to offer it to our students on a yearly basis. So that we are doing it. It is a very basic level of certification, what I can say. And we have last year, some of the students who are attending might have completed also. So last year we have offered solution architect, that is associate level. So usually industry people used to take this certification, but by considering the potentials of VIT students, we trusted that our students can do it. Obviously, our students have done it. So these two categories of AWS certifications are there. That's why we will send a clear mail stating that who has to take in which mode. All those things very soon once this orientation is over. So as I said, no, this is a very basic level of certification. So you can, and one more input, other branch students like electrical, electronics, you can also take this, even mechanical, bio school. So anybody can take this basic foundation level of cloud certification. That will definitely helpful when you are joining a job in any of the companies, because without cloud, none of the companies are now running their business. Okay, keeping that in mind, you can easily take this and you can complete it. It's not necessary that you have to have some computer science background to complete this certifications. For your information, some of your electrical electronics process are AWS Cloud Practitioner certified. They are there at our university now. The solution architect, this is a little harder than AWS Cloud Practitioner, but as I mentioned earlier, many of our students have already completed this certification successfully. We have the record too. So no need, there is no, and one more important point, there is no prerequisites needed for AWS solution architect. That is the important point here. And this year, as of now, we have planned to go with self-paced. It means you will be added to AWS Academy for self-learning, both cloud practitioner and solution architect courses. You need to complete the modules to get the skill badges. They will be giving skill badges. And when it comes for examinations, you have two categories of examination. One is online proctored examination, and second thing is you have to pay fees for that. Okay. So for cloud practitioner, as on now, so why I'm saying this point now, as on now, because it is purely depend on AWS. Okay. So cloud practitioner is $99 and solution architect is $150. And I said no two categories previously. Self-paced, you can do it by yourself. In case if you want some assistance, we will be arranging some of our vendors. Those vendors have been well evaluated before. We have list of vendors. That too we will be giving. Let me just repeat, don't get confused. Self-paced, it's pre-recorded version of pre-recorded videos will be there, materials will be there. Our faculty mentors will also be there. If you want to utilize that, you need not to pay anything because it's BIT resource. In case if you feel like, sir, I need to have some extra training, can you connect us with proper vendors? Yes, we can also do that. But for that, you have to pay extra fees for that vendors. Please be noted that. Apart from this certification cost, you have to pay extra fees. And again, coming to the certification cost, it's elastic. I'm just telling you somewhere, that may change. Okay. I'm not very much sure that this is a exact fees until you complete your course. That too, I'm telling you now itself. Okay. So that's all about AWS. Let me just summarize my points. One is AWS, first point, which you need to note it down is it has a good value in the market. Second point is it has two different certifications we are planning to offer. One is practitioner level, anyone can take. Even solution architect, anyone can take. But our advice is, computer science students. If it is computer science students, it will be very easy for you to complete the solution architect level certification. And two more we are planning to offer. One is self-paced, that all our pre-recorded videos, materials, and our faculty mentors will be there. There is no cost for training, but you have to pay the cost for certification. And second option, if you need any vendors for getting trained, we will be arranging that. For that, you have to pay training cost to that vendor. That too discounted price, as I stated in the starting of this meeting. Okay. So anyway, so all the very best. So the next vendors are waiting. So they will be presenting one by one. You please make use of it. And all the entire meeting is recorded. So we will be sending the recording link as well. So once again, if you want to see any courses or any presentations, you can utilize it. Thank you very much.
Charan sir, you can present it.
Sure, sir. Thank you. Hi, good morning, all. I'll give a quick presentation on the AWS Solutions Architect Associate training, how Bytex will provide it. I'll take very quickly. Let me share my screen. So the AWS Bytexcel being an expert in skilling students on AWS Solutions Architect Associate, we have a good conversion rate. We've been working on this with all the universities that we partner, work on skilling the students on the solutions architect. The other advantage that students have when they come for skilling for the certification program to Bytel is they'll get around 8 free mock tests that they can attempt. So the 8 mock tests would be completely relevant to what you're going to learn on a day-to-day basis. And also, so you're going to have assessments on a daily basis where you learn a module, you're going to have an assessment on the module, right? And so, which is very important for you to track down how you're skilling on each of those modules. The other level would be after you take a daily test on a modules that is being taught throughout the training session that happens through. After that is done, you will be provided with 8 mock tests. Generally, if you go and look at and taking any mock test online, it's pretty expensive to do it. We don't charge anything for that mock test who gets trained through Byte Excel. So you're going to get 8 to 10 mock tests completely of the pattern what AWS Solutions Architect Associate pattern will be there. It's going to be the same pattern that you are going to see there, which will help you to understand how the actual exam would come to you. And that's something which we are really articulated it so well. You're going to have the number of questions the same way. The simulation happens the same way, uh, which is very important for student to do it, because without a mock test and without going through the live sessions of how these practicality will be done, because solutions architect associates requires a lot of practical exposure as well. So you need to see how the flow works, and you need to see how the services components are being used in order to see that the rightly use cases have been built and use cases have been learned. And why students have to learn AWS Solutions Architect is also is it will help you to understand when later stages, when you go to the corporates and everything, and before even going to corporates, when you work on any project, right, it will help you to make understand and take decisions about why I have to use AWS as a cloud platform, in which way the solution works, in and why is it better to work. Because you will use MongoDB, you will use a lot of databases, you'll use everything. But how is it going to work when it is on cloud? And how the component services would help you integrating, how it's going to help you out, make your work very easy. That is all something which will help you out throughout the course, inlining and having a lab practicals, everything, because we have a simulation in our platform where you can actually do your lab practicals unlimited. You don't even need a, an AWS account, because Byte Excel platform, then instance can be spin off, and then you can do a lot of practice on the service components. You don't need separate credits again there in the AWS account for you to go and work on it. So that will come from Byte Excel to you, because Byte Excel platform has that instance where your labs can be spinned off and you can work on those labs also. And there is no charges around giving you the labs. There's no charges around the mock test that you do, around 8 to 10 mock tests. We can also add more mock tests if you are able to finish all the mock tests on time. So that's more on the need and exam overview for you to get understanding. Uh, Multiple choice and multiple answer format is what will be there for you in examination when you go through. That is one of the reasons you need to have an exposure of real time on answering them, because two answers always look similar for you. Until you get onto the platform, work on it, do a lab practical exposure, you will not be able to answer the format and actual answer to it. So topics that would be covered around overall the course duration will AWS architectural best practices, the services, system design. Why I'm stressing on system design a lot is any of the students who would go for the product-based companies, system design is a very important concept where you will understand about the low-level design and high-level design. Because for you to understand, as I said, when you're building a project, you should know whether the project is scalable, not scalable. System design is one such thing which will make you understand the portability and scalability of the system. So system design is not just only helpful for you on the AWS side of it, but it is also helpful for you for your product-based companies interviews that comes to the campuses like Microsoft or any product-based company. They will ask you for sure system design questions. That is one of the reasons system design question module will be taught to you common in such a way that it is useful for you for your AWS certification and also to your company specific that would be required for any of your product-based companies. That's the flexibility that you'll have over here. As I said, you'll have flexible mock exams delivery. You'll have the testing platform where you can take your, you can also take from home because it would be proctored one. You'll be proctored. Duration of the test would be 130 minutes, which would continue across all the 8 to 10 mock tests. You'll have with that duration each one of the mock tests. So every day you can take one mock test, continues for 10 days after the whole daily assessments and whole classes are done. Before you go and take the final exam, certification exam, you can actually go through the mock test. We are 100% sure that mock test will really give you exposure and close level of how this certification exams would really come into. That's more on the exam overview. And why should you choose to upskill with ByteExcel, right? One is online instructor-led sessions where the people have already been certified and they're working with product-based companies where they're already working on the system. They know how the system design works, how the architectural patterns work. It will be very easy for you to understand through the core team who are working in product-based companies. Delivering you lessons is very, very important because they'll also teach you how internally in a product-based companies the overall system works on the AWS side of it. Certified experienced educators, as I said, gain hands-on experience through practical mentoring during the session. So even after your classes are done, the mentors will always be available to you who would be from industry. As I said, you'll get people from working in Amazon and Microsoft, and also people from Google, or someone who would actually skill you on this thing, who would tell you how to do it, and they'll also give the details to help you out doing the lab sections on ByteExcel platform regularly. They will help you out. So online platform, we'll also have any class that is being taught daily for you. The session that is being taught you will also be kept recorded videos for you to have live sessions there. Additional recorded lectures by experts will be there, multiple practice and mock tests, and progress reports will also be sent to you on how you perform on a day-to-day basis on the modules that you're learning. And also on the mock test level, you'll be given report to see where you are progressing, where you are doing mistake. You will also get a report to understand for yourself in which topic you are scoring less, so that you can go back and identify yourself and find where in which topic you are lacking. So our report will contain the data to you so that you can go and rectify that particular unit or module. So which can help you to prep back and just get into it. And that's it. Hope to see you all in our sessions. Thanks for your time, and thanks for Manikandan sir, Jaykumar sir for giving this opportunity. Looking forward for making you certified into the AWS Solutions Architect. Thank you.
Yeah, then next time you can start the presentation. Thank you.
Sharon sir, you can log off.
Sir, yeah.
Jaykumar sir, can you please confirm me is my audio and
Yes,
screen?
yes, you are loud and clear, sir. Arun sir, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, VIT team, for giving this opportunity to Athenos to present our program to all the wonderful learners of VIT. Let's get started. So this is a VIT internship program orientation for all the learners. Before we start talk anything else, let me give you some stats, which gives you some kind of an idea of what Athenos has been doing with respect to internship. The last year, we got associate.
Hi, your screen is not visible, Arun.
Sorry.
Your screen is not visible. The presentation is not visible.
Is it now, Gautam?
At the presentation, we can see the Zoom. So let me quickly go ahead and share my screen. You can go ahead with the talk.
Yes, sure, sure.
Yeah. Arun, can you confirm if you're able to see the screen?
It's not yet loaded. I'll check.
Yeah. Arun, now?
Still not able to see your screen, Gautam.
Uh, you should be able to see the screen now.
Still the same. Jaikumar sir, can you please confirm, are you able to see Gautam's screen by any chance?
Sir, your screen is mentioning like started screen sharing, but it is not visible. I think you can double check it. Since you are using the Mac, I think you need to give the permission. If it is the first time, then you need to quit the Zoom, give the permission, and then you can reconnect it, sir.
Yes, sir. This has been allowed. So sorry about it. Yeah, Arun, go ahead and try once again. I'm using the browser, so if you're using the app, you might see it.
I'm also using the browser. Jaikumar sir, we'll fix it up. If there is any other vendor, can they go ahead?
Sir, we can't give the time right now. If you want, we can push it to the end only, sir. Now, Pooja ma'am, are you ready? Could you take the session?
Yes, sir, I'm ready. Have you given me the permission to share the screen?
Yes, yes. Arun sir, you can just will allocate it after the 2 slots, sir, if it is available.
Let me know if my screen is visible.
Yes, ma'am, it's visible, ma'am. Thank you.
And all right, so can I start, Jessa?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right, so very good morning and a very warm welcome. This is Pooja Joshi. I am the Senior Director India from EC Council into the education industry from last 25 years. So today I'm representing EC Council, which is one of the largest certification body when it comes to cybersecurity. So I'll be speaking on 3 areas today. How can you make a career? About CACH certification, followed by if you have any queries. But before I jump into that, what exactly is a CHNEC Council, let me tell you real facts which every individual, irrespective of what you want to do, you must know that. For example, while we saw the presentations here in the morning, do you even know how many attacks have happened? Every 39 seconds, there is an attack which happens. Now, if you're wondering that how we are not able to come to know, only the large attacks comes into the media and the picture, but the small attacks who's probably a person sitting next to you, you may not be able to do that, which leads to a major loss of the money because you need to, there's a cost of breach which every organization has to pay. Now, unfortunately, the 82% of these attacks happens through the human error. But the positive side of it that this can always be corrected. How will you correct? By just doing learning and understanding the cybersecurity market. Even if you are making, if whether you are a IT person or you are a medical person or you are anybody, as long as you have a mobile in hand, you should know how to safeguard the data and your transactions. Because if you don't know the basics, then we can be hacked at any point of time, right? 26% of the websites compromised every day. So why cybersecurity is so much in demand today? This is the one of the largest area with the largest jobs and the highly paid jobs available in cybersecurity, because of the simple reason that the usage of the technology and the devices has gone up is multifold, because 4.8 billion population is already on the internet, and it is going to multiply. You being sitting in the one of the largest universities, VIT, I'm sure you have minimum 3 devices in hand. And by the time you're out of the college, you'll have 5. And then slowly there is a time which has been predicted that every person would be using 10 devices. More devices, more transactions, more hacking. And that is the result. That is the reason we need the certified people in the industry to safeguard every organization and the data. The 43% of the cyber crimes happens in the small businesses. 80% the fraud happens through the mobile apps. So every day there are thousands of websites which keep pop-ups which are fake, right? So this is the background why cybersecurity is highly important. And as a result, the cybersecurity skill gap is massive. We need 4 million professionals worldwide. That is the reason EC Council has taken this mission to fulfill this gap. And I'm very thankful to VIT to giving this opportunity. And here many students comes and does the certifications and are well settled in the field of cybersecurity. It is not only EC Council or VIT which is saying that the cybersecurity is the key today. Our Honorable Prime Minister also said that the cybersecurity is a matter of national security. So EC Council, I'm sure sometimes when I ask people, do you know about EC Council, people get sometimes says yes, sometimes says no. But let me tell you, when I ask people, have you heard about a world called Certified Ethical Hacker? They said yes, absolutely. So let me tell all of you here that CEH is our baby. We are the inventors of the world's #1 cybersecurity certification, which is Certified Ethical Hacker. We started some 23 years back. This certification alone is 20 years old. Let me tell you, we started in 2003. Today we are sitting in 2024. Now, the beauty is that we started with CH version 1. Today we are sitting in version 12. The reason why we changed the version, because we give the industry's endorsed curriculum and absolutely latest techniques which is required, because the hackers are evolving every day, and as a result our courses are also evolving every day. So you get what is latest has been required in the industry. When you join any college or any certification, you always would want to know the background and the accreditations of that particular college in the course. And our courses have been well endorsed by the NCs, the NICE framework, endorsed by US Army, Navy, accepted across the world in every country. Being a student, you must be thinking, if I'm making a career here, is this growing? Is the cybersecurity in demand? What kind of a companies will hire me? What is the plan I should do for? Now, within cybersecurity, broadly, you divide this area into the 2 parts, the red team and the blue team, offensive side of it and the defensive side of it. Now, every site has a different programs to learn. For most of the people, choose to go for the offensive side of it, gets into ethical hacking, and slowly keep on updating their skill set. This is the track for any individual who wants to make a career in cybersecurity. Now, this does not mean that you have to do everything, not at all. You can start with the basics, you can start with ethical hacking, and then pick and choose, would you want to be in pen testing or security operations or digital forensics or application security or cloud security? Choice is yours. There are people in the industry who are picking and choosing multiple options. There are people in the industry who takes the CH and then move towards one specialization and then keep on evolving as per the jobs required. And then you have the leadership program. When you get good experience in the industry, you can also do the executive program called CC, so Certified Chief Information Security Officer. So this is the journey which anybody can take it. Now, as today, as I said, the market problem is massive. The losses due to these breaches are massive. As a result, we have got massive openings in every organization which has been you talk about, irrespective of which industry, banking, finance, pharmaceutical, IT, everything. Now, CH ethical hacking. When you learn the hacking in an ethical manner to safeguard the organization and to check the vulnerabilities which is in your system, that becomes ethical hacking. Now, in this program, we focus on the 5 key areas: reconnaissance, scanning access, gaining, maintaining, and covering your tracks. And there are many tools and techniques what we teach here. The good part is that the VIT students not only get the books and the certification, they also get iLabs, which are not the simulation. You learn and you put systems that how can you hack the system. Now, IT Am I audible, visible now again?
Yes, ma'am, you can.
Okay, so I don't know where I missed, but I believe this slide I was in.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am, you completed this one.
I completed this one. Okay, so I was just talking about these are the organizations wherein you will find the CH students. Now, the why we do any certification, the idea is to get settled in the professional life, or maybe do our own scenarios and the things. What we have done is we have mapped the 20 job roles which is aligned with a certified ethical hacker. Rather, our all certification are mapped to some kind of a job. So after doing CH, you can be into a cybersecurity consultant, vulnerability analyst, and many more. If you read out the right side of the box, which is hello.
Yes, ma'am, you are audible. You are audible. No issues. You can just go
So
ahead.
sorry, I don't know something. Yeah. So if you look at the right side of the box, you will find that people are saying that the cybersecurity industry is moving in much higher pace as compared to any industry. The only requirement what people are saying is the certification. So CH, whosoever has done, the industry speaks. We have a Hall of Fame report available on our website, which says that the industry says wherever you have these CH students, they have improved on their security, and the 97% rate the program as the real relevant to the industry, which means the latest things and the techniques what they are getting into. Now, this is backed by the number. If you go to LinkedIn, any other certification from the industry in cybersecurity, CH has the highest numbers of jobs available, not only in India, but across the world. Even if I total up the entire column, you will find it is more. If you go to US and start your career in cybersecurity, probably $100,000 is what you can expect immediately, and slowly, gradually keep updating and keep doing well. So people says, our report says, analysis says that whosoever has done, every 1 out of 2 people have got promotion after CH. 97 people says that they really help the organization in safeguarding their data points. 95% got the career growth. And do you know 90% of the hiring managers prefers that if you want to come into the cybersecurity, you must have the CH certification. So this is the beauty of CH certification, which is there in the industry from last 20 years. So what we say is, we don't just teach ethical hacking, we build career. So just to reiterate to all VIT students, we've been doing from last many years. Thousands of students have done it. We give everything for a CH related, starting from the books, the certification, the remote proctoring services, the iLabs, so that you become an expert in this field. This is Pooja V. Joshi, available on LinkedIn as well with Pooja V. Joshi. You can ask us any queries, reach out to Jay sir for any queries, and we'll be very happy to answer. Our trainings would be delivered by the EC Council certified instructors, one of the best in the industry, and you can gain the confidence of appearing for exam and passing out with the coloring marks. So thank you so much, VIT, Jay Kumar sir, and every person to giving this opportunity to interact with the VIT students. So thank you so much. Over to you, Jay sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. You can leave, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Tamilasan sir, you can start the session. Thank you.
Sure, sir. Thank you, sir. So I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, sir. Your screen is visible.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So, yeah, warm good morning to everyone. This is Tamilasan from Facebook. So, first of all, I take this opportunity to thank VIT for giving this wonderful opportunity. So, here we are trying to present a certification program for VIT students, and the certification program which we are providing is MongoDB certification. So, when we talk about MongoDB, it helps the developers to store structured and unstructured data. So, that is one major reason why we offer MongoDB certification. So, we are taking a domain called database. So in database domain, we feel that MongoDB is one of the most popular and in-demand skill set where we need students to train them on. So the major reason why we train MongoDB is nothing but it is purely based on the developers' perspective. So when we go for developers, it helps the developers to store structured and unstructured data. And one of the most pros when we talk about database is nothing but it supports JSON and the NoSQL structures. And most probably it is very light and rapid to use. That is one major purpose we are using MongoDB. And when we talk about developing perspective, when we talk about developing, so here most of them are preferring MERN stack or mean stack. Nowadays they are expecting React developers or Angular developers. There we are using Mongo as one of their databases, and that one specific reason MongoDB is been advisable for the students to go for it. And along with that, most of the tech giants have started using MongoDB as one of their databases. And here we are offering MongoDB certifications as well for students, which is a globally recognized certification, and it is recognized by MongoDB itself. And that certification program, we are offering it for free for students. And when I say the top giants, which is used by, who are all using MongoDB, nothing but Google. So when we talk about Google, they are using Google Cloud. So when we go for the domain of Google Cloud, they are started using MongoDB. When we go for Amazon Document DB, they have started using MongoDB, and Forbes, along with it, most of the product companies have started using MongoDB. And if you really wish to enter into any of the top product companies like Google, Amazon, having these kind of certifications will be very helpful for you guys. And this is faster and more scalable. That is one major reason we have offered MongoDB. And along with this, nowadays companies have started expecting that the candidates has to be really strong in full stack development. Okay, so when we say full stack development, we have three parts over there: front end, back end, and database administrator. So even though they are expecting candidates has to be a full stack developer, and they expect they should be strong in any one of the domain. So out of three domains of front end, back end, and database administrator, if you are really strong in database administrator, you have to be certified enough so that you can showcase that I have been certified from a company called MongoDB. So that is why we are offering MongoDB certification that is for free for the students. And in last year, there was a stat which is revealed by Stack Overflow states that most desirable databases which is used in today's world is MongoDB, and it has more career opportunities as well. So when I say the career opportunities, doing MongoDB certification will not help you to enter only MongoDB. It helps us to enter all the tech product giants, those who are using MongoDB as their databases. I have listed few, but there are many companies, those who are using MongoDB. And next, what is the features in this particular course? So the most important feature we say is the thing, but we are offering the global certification of MongoDB. The certification name is MongoDB Database Administrator. Okay, DBA we usually say. So that certification program, which is worth of $150, which is approximately 12,000 rupees, we are offering it for students freely as we collaborate with MongoDB. That is one major feature we can say in this particular certification program. And here students will enhance their real-time lab experience. So whenever you're learning something, you have to learn in hands-on perspective. That is what we obviously believe. So just learning theory concepts will not help you, and even clearing interviews also will not help you just by going with theory concepts. Because in interviews, they might expect that what is a project you have done. So how we have implemented this. So that is the real-time hands-on experience they'll be expecting you. So real-time lab experience will be given in this particular training program. Along with that, we are offering you 30 hours of instructor-led and 42 hours of self-paced learning. And the self-paced learning material, which is offered by MongoDB, which is not prepared by any of us or any third-party vendors, it is officially given by MongoDB as we have collaborated with MongoDB. That self-paced learning also will be available for students, and here they will be doing projects by the end of this training program. So once after the training program is over, they'll be doing their own projects on this. And when you go for the program highlights, so as I say, the program highlights, complete hands-on sessions will be happening. You will be doing complete hands-on session along with the mentor. So during your instructor-led model, along with that, we have online hands-on quizzes and we have labs as well. Next to which we are offering 30 hours, as I mentioned earlier, study materials and guidelines for clearing the certification will be provided. And we will be providing free global certification where you can take up the certification freely on your own. So we'll give you the voucher of it that helps the students to take the certification, which is of $150 worth. And next one is the course fee and the certifications I'll mention. So MongoDB database administrator and the global certification, we are offering it for students for freely. And the duration of the program is 30 years. Instructor-led is a model is for training, and self-paced also, which is applicable here. And the course fee is rupees 3,000 for the students. So this is all about our course, sir, and thank you so much for this opportunity.
Thank you, Tamil sir.
Thank you.
Arun sir from Ethanas, you can start your session, sir. Sir, Tamil sir, you can leave now, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Good morning once again to all of you. Please confirm, is my screen visible now?
Yes, sir, it's visible. And then you are loud and clear. Thank you.
Thank you. First of all, sorry for the delay start as there was some issue with the new updates on the Mac. Nevertheless, let's get started. So let me give you first the highlight of what we have done with the internship in the last year with the VIT. Here are some numbers for you guys. So we started internship in the May first internship program, where we had 453 students, out of which 99.5% of the learners were able to complete the internship successfully. And the last internship, which was between August to November, we had 3,594 students, and an average of 94% of the learners have or interns have completed internships successfully. And the domains we had given them was AWS SAA, CPE, Appian, and MERN full stack. This is the stats which talks about our past experience of internship with VIT. Moving ahead, what do we have for you guys in this semester? So first, we are offering you AWS Solution Architect, Associate level, then MERN Full Stack Developer, Salesforce Developer, Salesforce Administrator, VLSI Design and Verification, and Adobe UI UX. These are the 6 courses what we are offering you guys. So let's very quickly look at who are our certification partners. What is the advantage of having a certification partners is that all the courseware what we use or the materials what we use are directly provided by these people. Henceforth, you will go through the genuine material. Learning happens through the genuine material. All right. Now, let's have a quick look at what are the learning outcomes and what is that takeaway for you guys from the AWS. All our courses are instructor-led training sessions. No sessions will be having something like a online sessions which you have to self-study. right? Every session will be an instructor-led sessions, and provisional is made where you can go and refer to our pre-recorded session, which is an optional for you, but all the sessions are instructor-led. Then it is an authorized material, as I told, and the instructor who will be there for you guys is a authorized instructor who are 5x AWS certified. And you will have an hands-on labs and customized labs, and you will work on a real-time AWS environment. No simulation will be given to you guys, our environment, right? Then exam readiness workshops and mock exams will be given, project guidance and help, real world scenarios on AWS. And what is the key here is you will get a $50 worth credit worth additional lab access, right? These are the takeaways for you guys. AWS authorized instructor, authorized courseware, and a complete live sessions for you guys. That's about AWS. And talking about MERN, as you all know, which stands for Mongo, Express, React, and Node.js. And these are the outcomes for you guys. You will have a master or Mongo, Express, React, and Node.js. Obviously, these are advanced technologies. Before that, you will also go through the prerequisites, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and Bootstrap. And you will be at the end of this course in a position to build one wonderful standalone application, which is almost equivalent to the industry standards, right? And then talking about Salesforce developer, you will have the basics of Apex for custom development. Then you will develop a custom page using Visualforce. You will be in position to build and deploy the Lightning Web Components. You'll learn how to manipulate the data using SOSQL and SOQL and SOSL. And you will understand the integration basics with respect to REST and SOAP APIs, and customize the Salesforce with triggers, classes, and controllers. These are some takeaways for you guys with respect to the Salesforce developers. Talking about Salesforce administrator, you will have very clear concepts and terminologies of Salesforce will be, Salesforce administrator will be known by you guys. And because it's an administrator role, you will understand how to manage the different profiles, roles, and permissions. You'll understand how to import, export, maintain data quality within the Salesforce. You will be in position to implement the workflow rules, process builders, and approval processes. You'll be in position to create and customize the reports and dashboards. You'll be able to configure security settings, including sharing the rules and field level security. You will be in position to customize Salesforce objects, fields, and page layouts. You will be in position to install and manage apps from App Exchange. These are some of the takeaways for you guys with respect to Salesforce administrator. Talking about VLSI design and verification, these are some of the highlights for you guys outcome. You'll understand the basics of VLSI design and its importance. You'll have a fundamentals very clear. You'll have HDL languages like Verilog and VHDL knowledge. And then you'll perform synthesis and simulation of digital circuits. Then you'll get introduced to FPGA architecture and design flow, and you'll understand the steps involved in ASCII design. Talking about UI UX, you'll have proficiency over Adobe XD, Photoshop, Illustrator. You'll be in position to design and type user interfaces and experience. You'll have skills on conducting user research and applying UX strategies. You'll have capability to create responsive designs for various platforms. Then you'll be having an idea about how to create a profile, portfolio development showcasing the range of design projects. Now, what next for you guys? When you complete those courses, you will have ample of opportunities in all these product-based companies, right? Amazon, Netflix, Qualcomm, L'Oreal, NVIDIA, Adobe, AMD, Meta, Intel, right? These are some of the very few I have mentioned, but a lot of product-based companies will have a lot of opportunities for you when you do the internship. How the durations? It's a 60 hours of live classes followed by 15 hours of project. Every course as mandatory project, and each one of you will be involved in a project implementation. This is the journey of your internship looks like. You will select one of those 6 technologies what we are offering. Then you will undergo the domain specific training. During that training phase, you will have a lot of assessments related to your internship, followed by project orientation. Once the project orientation is done, you will start working on the project and you will have a regular reviews of those projects will be taken care. Then you will submit your project with the presentation and live demos, and you will get evaluated on how you have performed. If you meet all the criteria, then your internship completion certificate will be in your hand. That's how your internship journey looks like. What is the checklist for you guys? You will have definite live hands-on session, then project orientation and guidance. One dedicated instructor will be there who will be helping you out to complete your project. You will have an access to CLAP, which is our own product, Code Mitra Learning and Assessment, where you will have a pre-recorded session. If you have missed out any of our live sessions, you can go back and refer. You're not going to refer completely on that. Okay, I repeat my statement. All the sessions will be live classes. Digital library access, real-time project, and dedicated help desk. This is one of the key thing for you to look at. If you have any queries, there is a help desk where you can raise your ticket. Within 24 hours, your ticket will be closed. That means all the query, what you would have raised, that will get closed. Then you will have a completion certificate. That's internship completion certificate. These are some of the checklists for you guys to look at. Then in the past, this is how our certificates looks like. You can see AWS Solution Architect, MERN, Appian, CPE, that's AWS CPE. These are the different certificates what we have given to our your seniors, I must say, right? Then these are wonderful feedbacks. I've taken few samples, hundreds of thousands of feedback which is given by your seniors or the past batch which went through the internship program from Athenos. They were very happy at the end of the internship. So with that, I say choose Athenos because you want an excellence with respect to all the learnings what it takes place. So with that, I say thank you. Thanks VIT team for giving this opportunity to present our courses to our wonderful learners of VIT.
Thank you, Arun sir. You can leave now. Thank you. Next, students, let's have the Google Cloud Digital Leader. So the Google Cloud Digital Leader is a foundation certification from the Google. So it is an authorized and then it is directly connected with the Google. So you guys will be allocated to the courses of the CDL, Google Cloud Digital Leader. So you'll be having the 4 courses. So once you completed these 4 courses, you can able to get the badges for that one. So the badges and then the course completion certificate. So once you completed the course completion certificate, you can take the exam, online proctored exam. So the Google will offering 50% voucher only to the VIT students. Those who are applying via our CDC, those only will be getting the 50% voucher for that one. So you can able to pay $50 plus tax for the examination. So you can able to take that one. So once you complete that one, you can able to take the another certification from the Google Cloud, that is Google Cloud Engineer. So that also they will be providing with the 50% offer. So first you need to complete the CDL, then only you can take the Cloud Engineer certifications. So that's first foundation, then the associate. Thank you. Divya Reddy ma'am, are you from IMU?
No, sir, I'm from Mathematics Learning. So I had a meeting link for 11:30.
Okay, ma'am, just a second. Shiv sir, you can start the presentation, sir. Ashif sir, you are not audible actually.
Sir, are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir. Now it is. You are also audible. Now it is fine. Thank you.
Yeah, great, sir. Good morning, everyone. This is Asif from IamNeo. I'm one of the founding team members here. We help large enterprises and universities to upskill budding engineers. There is something, a common expectation from some of the companies like Microsoft, Netflix, Apple, Meta, Google, Amazon, the so-called MANG companies, right? They expect all their engineers to be day one productive, whether it is freshers or lateral, doesn't matter. They expect you to be day one productive engineers. Now, how can you, as a student of VIT, can become a day one productive engineer in a super dream or a marquee company? You need to pick up courses and certifications that has maximum emphasis on hands-on exercises. And that's where IamNeo comes to the picture. IamNeo follows a practice-centric learning model, right? Where 70% of our training or courses that we are providing is focused on practice. The 20% is focused on the feedback from the students and collaboration amongst the students. And the 10% is focused on the training aspects of it. This season for VIT, we are offering 3 different courses and certifications. Number 1 is high performance coding, which is focused on advanced data structures and algorithms, which is generally asked in your marquee and super dream companies. The second one is Java full stack, and the third one is .NET full stack. Let me go through one by one. The first one is the high performance coding, which is focused on advanced data structures and algorithms. We use Java for this particular course, right? So if you look at the overview of the course, there will be around 45 hours of virtual instructor-led training sessions, and the course level is slightly advanced. However, we will generally cover the basics of data structures and algorithms and then get into the other aspects, right? So each and every topic will have at least 10 hands-on exercises. So overall, you will have at least 150 plus hands-on coding exercises, right? So the topics, all your topics related to queues, stacks, all of those things will be covered. On top of that, some of the advanced algorithms, right, greedy algorithm and dynamic programming and other topics that you see on the screen will also be covered. So we have done this course before for VIT, and these are certain praises given by the students of VIT for high performance coding, right? This is not something that we asked them to do it. They had gone to LinkedIn and they publicly posted how good this course is, right? In fact, you can see on the screen that this has helped in strengthening the fundamentals of data structures and algorithms, and also help in learning some advanced algorithms. And the second bunch of courses, that is the second course is Java full stack, and the third one is the .NET full stack. So in Java full stack, similarly, it is a beginner level course, unlike the high performance coding, where again, the training session will be for 45 hours. It'll be a virtual instructor-led training session, right? And of course, you will have a lot of hands-on exercises and sample case studies that you will be working on, right? So in terms of the topics, of course, the fundamentals of Java, collections, RDBMS recap, all of these things will be taken care along with the web development and Spring Boot. And you will also work on the web frameworks like Angular. Again, this is a set of feedback from the students of VIT who had completed Java full stack course with IamNeo, the entire certification program. Again, they have publicly posted on LinkedIn on how it had helped them in cracking some of the top companies. A quick overview of .NET full stack. Similar to Java full stack, we will be focusing on the Microsoft specific aspects in the initial, this one, only the framework is different. So you'll also be having Angular and other aspects you will be studying in this, right? Except for Java, it is the C# and .NET aspects that will be covered in this particular course. This is a sample case study. So we will be giving you some user stories and you will take an iterative approach in building, right? So your capstone project and your courses will go parallelly so that you can work on your user stories. So one of the user story that you see on the screen is this, right? So a ticketing system for movies, right? So you do an iterative approach in terms of adding components, adding services, and adding styles for your case study. So not just VIT, we have been working with other universities like Yale University, Lovely Professional University, BITS, all of these things. And similarly, a lot of companies rely on us for training and upskilling their freshers, right? So that's pretty much from our side. We are pretty sure that any of the courses that you're picking up is definitely going to help you in becoming day one productive engineers at the company of your choice. Thank you.
Thank you, Ashish, sir. Divya ready, ma'am? We can start the presentation now. Thank you. Sir, you can log out, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Jaikumar sir, Mr. Ankur will be presenting the screen, so he'll be joining in a minute.
Yeah, sure, ma'am.
Jaikumar sir, Dr. Ankur sir is here, so
Yeah, he can present. We given the permission.
yes.
Professor. So, Professor, let me know when I can start whenever the students are here.
You can, sir. It's visible. The screen is visible. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Professor, for giving this opportunity. Good morning, everyone. I'm Dr. Ankur Sodhi, representing Imarticus Learning here, and it's really good to speak to all. I understand that most of you are looking for some programs which you can use to upskill yourself in the upcoming break or whatever assignment your college has given you. Just a bit about Imarticus, that what we do and the kind of programs we have for you. So we are a 12-year-old edtech and working diligently with colleges and industry alike. We are present all over the country, most states, I would say, if you see, that's where our presence is. And all these states that you see, we have academic institutes and we have organizations whom which we are working. And our academic partners also, or the partners who design our courses, they also come from premier institutes. These are the global centers and partners that we have. So when I say these partners, these are the places where our students get placed, and these are the partners who help us fine tune and keep working on our curriculum. The idea is to be as close to the industry as possible. All programs are skill based, so they have to be in line with what industry has to offer, right? And when I said academic alliances, these are the colleges which we have been working with, or we have a joint program with them that we train, that we give to industry, we give to other academic institutes, and so on. A lot of certificate authorities as well, which gives further confidence to us that whatever we are doing, and we are doing it right. And it's basically a validation from the industry and institutes alike. If placement is an outcome, although this program, the one which I'm going to discuss with you, is not per se a placement readiness program, but it is a building block towards that. Uh, we place almost 10,000 odd learners every year, and the programs that I'm going to talk about, they are the ones which lead to the programs which help these students get placed. Now, today we have the opportunity to talk about these two programs, which is Java and Android app development. There are various ways to create your future or to enter the job market. But I'm a firm believer at your age, at your stage, when you are trying to develop a skill. See, you can't focus or pinpoint on one exact skill right now, which is quite niche. And the way industry is changing, it may be the fact that by the time you reach the placement season, things may the skill may not be that relevant, or you may have to do something additional. So when you are building your skill, the idea is to create a wider base, a stronger base, and that's where these evergreen programs come into the picture. The idea is to build strong logic, build strong problem solving skills, and ability to unlearn and relearn. When it comes to Java or any programming language, I generally say if you learn how to drive a Maruti, you can very well drive a Ferrari or any other car. So the idea of this program, I talk about Java first, is to build a very strong foundation, do something which is prevalent in most of the industries. You may be reading about cutting edge new stuff happening in Gen AI and other areas, but the fact is, uh, every industry takes transition. For example, if I go back to something which comes up new today, industry will take at least 3, 4, 5 years to adapt that fully, right? So when let's say Java came up and programming was happening in C, C++ and stuff, not everybody jumped to Java straight away. It took time. And now, if we have a skill which is used in the industry right now, looking at next 3, 4 years, Java is still going to be the most preferred language. If you go and search on your own, you're all learned audience. You can go and check on your own. Java definitely is still going to be there. It will help you build your foundations or work on problem solving skills in a much better way rather than any other skill, I would say. So for a foundation program, 40, 50 hours kind of stuff, Java is one of the best bet I believe any one of you can think of. Another one is Android app development. I don't need to say much about what's happening on apps. Maybe most of you are attending this session on your phone, I don't know. But app development is something which is definitely going to be big, because we are moving from these big screens to small screens. The transition is already there, but it's going to get more and more enhanced with more and more mobile devices coming in and more softwares coming in. So how do we teach? What do we do? Firm believer in skills. So you will have a 40 to 50 hour online live training, no recorded training, live training, where you will be given hands-on training, and definitely you have to build a proof of concept. And a capstone is the best thing to do that. So industry, the projects that may be used in the industry or that you can put on your resume to showcase when you get evaluated by industry is something we like to focus on. And definitely there are hackathons. We try and keep it competitive, because that's what happens when you get interviewed or when you work in an organization as well. I'll not go through the details. This is pretty much what I believe everybody would be doing. Anyone teaching Java would be teaching Java on the same lines itself, but it's how we do it is what the difference is. The quality of trainers, the quality of examples, the quality of capstone, the quality of hackathons, and the exposure that you get by taking a program at Ematicus because of our industry connects and a legacy of 12 years is what sets us apart. right? So these are a couple of examples of the capstans that you will end up doing. We keep adding to this repository, but just a few examples in interest of time. App development, of course, these are some topics which you should look at. Primarily, it is focused on the Android app development. Yes, you will have iOS as well, but again, the concept remains the same. The platform or the environment may be different, but if you have the concepts, you learn how to do it in Android, which has a larger base, you can cater to a larger market. There is no reason you can't shift to iOS. Right? 300 plus empanel trainers, some of them full time, some of them part time. Why part time? Because we want industry practitioners. We do have people who have left the industry, come to us, working with us. Whatever they have learned in the industry, they want to give it back to the society and using Ematicus as a platform. But we have 300 plus industry practitioners who do this day in, day out. They work on stuff in the mornings and maybe in the evenings or weekends. They end up discussing the same problem statements with you. So who you learn it from is also extremely important. And I can promise you, we can give you access to some world-class trainers. Why full stack? Again, just you all know this. So if somebody is good in front end and somebody is good with back end, why would I do that? I'll hire somebody who is good at both, right? The full stack gives you an entire 360-degree view of what's happening at every stage of development, and your skills can be used in more ways than one, right? Most of the companies are looking for full stack developers. Even the mass recruiters, they were hiring for maybe basic software development skills. They want you to be up and running with full stack skills, and it takes a lot of time to study this. Create a strong foundation and then go deep into it. It gives you a wide array of skills that you can use when you're getting evaluated by the companies in future. Highest paying, you become SD2, SD3 is a good track to start. It's a no-brainer. If you are in doubt, it's better to take up an option which is evergreen. So that's a bit about Java. If I talk about app development, this is what the market share is right now. It keeps changing every day, but currently it stands at 67%. The market is in Android. And when I say when you're starting young, when you're just exploring that whether you like it or not, whether you want to make a career or not, no need to go into a niche skill. Try a skill which helps you in other skills as well. If you become a good coder, you learn to write good codes, have good problem solving approach. There is no reason you can't migrate to AI or an ML engineer and stuff like that. The idea is to build good foundation skills, and that you can do in either of these two programs. Benefits of Android, open source, you can experiment a lot. iOS may look pleasing to the eye, but I believe it's a little bit too restrictive, personal opinion. Now, so what is Ematicus? I have told you, comes with a good pedigree. Courses, the ones we are offering are the ones which have huge scope in future. It will put you on the right track towards a good career ahead. Now, the third thing is, how do we deliver the sessions? How do we teach you? I'm a firm believer of the fact what gets measured gets done. So if you will go through our LMS, which is Pegasus. This is a proprietary LMS that we use, Pegasus. We have not taken it from elsewhere. We have developed it in-house, using it for last 12 years. So you get a login, you get a password, just like any other LMS, but there are a lot more functionalities. It is very learner specific. It keeps you on track. It helps you gauge where you are, what you are doing, helps you raise queries which get answered quickly, and it gives you access to a lot more other stuff that we're doing at Ematicus. So it's a beautiful controlled environment which will encourage you, which will direct you in the right direction in terms of working on the program that you have taken. In interest of time, I had to go a little fast, and I don't know if I'm allowed to take any questions, but I would request each one of you to take a snapshot of this, or maybe if you want, you can write down this information. You have the number of our SPOC, who is handling queries related to the session we are taking right now. And I would encourage you to please go to our website, go to our LinkedIn. You can connect with me on LinkedIn as well. I'm happy to answer questions. I've been in education for almost 2 decades, and it's always exciting to come and speak to students and show them the path which will lead to happy careers, as I mentioned it on my LinkedIn profile. So take a wise decision. Please go through what Ematicus is offering. see the scope that these courses have, check the pedigree of trainers that we have, the testimonials we have, connect with me on LinkedIn. And I believe that this session will help you take a right decision in terms of the right course and choosing the right organization. So yeah, I think I've finished it within time, Professor. Am I allowed to take questions or anything you would like to add more? I'll be happy to do that, sir.
Sir, if you have queries, we'll redirect to you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Right. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your time, and happy learning, everyone. Thank you.
Vinod,
Thank
sir,
you.
from L&T, you can take over, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Jaykumar sir. Myself, Vinod from L&T EduTech, and I have my colleague, Mr. Ashok Shagu also, who will take you through the presentation. So, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ashok Sahu. I represent L&T EduTech. I really want to thank the team of VIT for giving us this opportunity. So I'll just like to put up my slide and make the presentation. So just give me a minute. So hi, everyone. Welcome to L&T EduTech presentation. So L&T EduTech is part of L&T. I'm sure you would have heard this name, L&T. We are amongst the Asia's largest, one of the best engineering company. We have been there for last 80 years. L&T started as a construction company, but if you see in the last 20 years, we have entered into each and every domains of engineering. So whether it's electrical, electronics, chemicals, civil. So we have an opportunity for every kind of engineers today to come and work for L&T. And in the last 4 or 5 years, if you see, L&T is among the third or fourth largest recruiter across all the campuses. We hired some around 35,000 engineers and MBA students every year, people who have done different core engineering or IT and computer science. And apart from, for example, the core engineering construction company, we also have very two large IT companies, which is LTI Mindtree and LTTS. Right. So one of the attraction that we have always, which have gone across campus every year, more than 250 campuses that we go every year, we hire around 35,000 students. Out of this 35,000 students, around 15 to 18,000 students we hire in IT and computer science. 6 to 7,000 students we hire in core engineering, and rest are all people from MBA, BBA, law and all. One of the things that we always pride to say that as far as core engineering is concerned, probably we're one of the best recruiters and we are among the highest pay masters, right? So if you look at, for example, in the last 2 to 3 years, the starting salary of any core engineers that L&T provides start from 6.5 lakh and it can go up to 15 to 20 lakhs, right? So that's the about L&T. Now, what does L&T EduTech does? So L&T EduTech is started some 2.5 years, and we have 4 area in our competency. So L&T EduTech provides skill-based learning program for students across institution, which are in data science and IT skill. All the areas, emerging area and data IT things we cover. Second, core engineering, that is where L&T is best known for it. So whether it is civil, mechanical, electrical, electronics, chemical, we provide courses in every year, and along also with business and finance. So these are the 3 domains in which we provide courses. And over and above that, we also prepare a lot of students for the soft skills and the interview preparation, which is we call the placement prep. Right? I'm very happy to talk about within the short span of 2.5 years, today 30,000 students are learning with L&T EduTech across 50 institutions. And if you can see through, probably the best of the institution across the country have partnered with us. Now, where we are preparing students across all the domains of engineering in core as well as IT and computer science. 30,000 students are currently studying with us from some of the best institutions across the country. Right? Now, what do we basically try to provide over to VIT students? So,
Sir, sorry, sir, Ashok, sir. Your slide is not moving. I think you are sticking with the first slide itself.
Go to the presenter mode, Ashok, in PPT.
Sir, kindly share the entire screen, sir, instead of sharing only the PPT. The PPT only was sharing the PPT, but not the presentation mode. So kindly share the entire screen so that it will be better.
Go to the presentation mode in PPT. Ashok, are you there?
Sir, kindly unmute. And then still you are in the slideshow. It's not in the presenter mode.
Okay, so just let me try. So is it okay now, sir?
No, sir. You are sharing the PPT actually. The PPT is different and then the presenter mode will be different. It will be considered as the two different screens. So kindly share the entire screen or just you can use the...
Do the presentation mode in PPT, Ashok.
And I put in the presentation mode on B.
But
Is it okay
coming
now?
as a screen.
I don't know. There's something. Let me just try it again. Just try it again. Share it again.
This will be great, sir. Now it is fine.
Not showing?
Now it's showing, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you,
now
sir.
it's...
Right. So thank you. So what you're trying to say, in all our courses, there are 3 value propositions that we're trying to offer to VIT student. All our courses are industry application oriented courses. So in other words, what we're trying to tell you is we respect what is being taught by VIT and for the student. We don't try to overlap what VIT does for its student. Our idea is to come and give an industry application oriented courses, which is over and above what VIT is trying to provide to its student. The whole objective is once what they have learned in VIT and once they complete the course from L&T EduTech, the student should become first day employable skill. That means all the students, for example, who are able to complete L&T courses will be really in demand for industry for different kind of a career. So that is point number 1. So every course is a career outcome focus based courses. That's one. Second, every course that we try to provide is through hands-on learning and giving the experiential learning. Let's say for all the core engineering courses that we're trying to provide, we will give the student an industry immersion. So that means student, apart from learning, for example, from the courses, will also have the opportunity to visit the L&T project sites where they will be able to go for a few days, learn whatever they have learned in the course, will be able to experience it live in the industry. Plus, they will also get an opportunity for all the L&T experts who are at the project site to learn from them also, right? So what you're trying to say, every course that we're going to provide will impart experiential and hands-on learning. Third, when the course, for example, ends, every course will end up with a project. So whatever we have learned in the course has to end up in a project. And all these projects are being evaluated by our faculty members for them student to get a confidence that whatever I have learned in the course, I'm actually able to execute a project. That means I'm actually able to execute the learning that I had in the courses itself. And all the exam and assessment that we try to do in the course are proctored assessment, and we do it like a university system, like a continuous assessment. So we provide some multiple choice question, we conduct midterm test, we conduct end term test. So the student have the experience not only of learning the hands-on skill and also the project, and also, for example, learn it as it is a university program, right? So it's an interesting mix of how the student learns a university program combined with, for example, skill coming from an industry partner like L&T. Now, what is special for all VIT students? One of the things that for the last 2 years that we have been partnering with VIT, of all the students that who are enrolling for our courses, we take select student and send them for an international immersion program. I'm very happy to share, like last year, the number of students who have joined us, 12 students were given opportunity to go for international immersion in our Oman site in the Middle East. So they went to one of the factories set up in L&T at Oman. They spent some particular time, few days over there to understand not only how the industry function, but probably they also had the opportunity for understanding the best international practices. So that's one thing what we are doing for VIT. Second, for example, as I said, during the course also, we'll also provide students who are some part will go to international immersion. For the remaining, all the student will give them an opportunity to go to the nearest L&T project sites where they'll go for visit for 2 or 3 days. They'll spend the whole day over there, learn the best practices, how the industry are implementing what I have learned in my courses. And also they'll have an opportunity to interact with some of the best L&T engineers. And third, probably the most one, we are providing placement support. So all the students who complete L&T courses will get a placement support. And we're very happy to share that the student who had taken our course last year, who are passing out in 2024, 60 students of them have been given a placement opportunity by L&T this year. So I'm very happy to share that, for example. So what we're trying to say, the special for VITs, international immersion for select student, for remaining all the student will get an opportunity to visit the sites in India. And third, every student, for example, who completes our course successfully will get an opportunity to participate in L&T placement drives. Right? And the courses that we are going to offer this year, in civil, we have got 3 options. One is called concrete technique and practices. Second is mechanized construction and techniques. Third is transport and infrastructure engineering. So these are the 3 options that we have in civil engineering. Then in mechanical, we have 2 options: certificate in mechanical services, design of process plant equipment, industrial piping. So these are the 2 options that we have given for mechanical engineering. Third, what we have in electrical and electronics. So certificate in electrical design, modern in building infrastructure. Next is a microprocess controller and application. Third is a practitioner approach for power engineering and switchgear. So these are the 3 options that we're giving in electrical and electronics. And to talk about, as I was saying, for example, all our courses are hands-on learning. So wherever there is a software tool that is required for doing any assignment or case study, which are given by our faculty members, we'll be providing all the softwares to you, right? And one thing that we want to also talk about, all the faculty members or subject matter expert who are going to deliver all these courses are all people who have spent considerable time in L&T. That means you will be basically learning from some of the L&T expert. So these experts who have been passed out from some of the best engineering college would have working for L&T for last 15, 20, 25 years. So you will not only get to know what is how L&T, for example, function, but you also will get an opportunity to understand the industry best practices in each of the course that you intend to do, right? Okay. So once you complete the particular course, this is how the certificate that you will be receiving. And all this certificate also have a digital badge, which essentially means the moment you complete this particular course, you can go to LinkedIn or you go to Naukri and you can just put up this as a digital badge in your profile. So this is some of the, for example, how the industry immersion, which I was talking about. So we have around 1,000+ project sites across the country. We will give an option in and around VIT, where the student can go to the nearby industry project site of L&T, and they'll have an opportunity to go and visit and learn from industry expert on L&T, right? So that's all, for example, from our.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, VIT, again for giving it up.
Uday sir from Maven Silicon, you can start your session, sir. Thank you.
Sure, sir.
Thank you, Vinod, sir.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. To share the screen.
Yes, sir, please.
Yeah. We can start, Jayakumar, sir?
Yes, ma'am, please.
Yeah, sure. I'll just share my screen. So before starting, let me just introduce myself. So I'm Vimla Chaudhary from Maven Silicon. And before briefing you on the programs offered by Maven Silicon, I would like to thank the VIT management, the VIT CDC team headed by Dr. Samuel Rajkumar, Dr. Manikantan, Dr. Jaykumar, and other coordinators who have provided us this opportunity to provide the programs to the VITians in the latest technology of VLSI design and embedded system. So let me take you forward for the programs that are being offered by us. So before briefing you on the programs that are being offered by us, I'll be playing a small video which is going to give you a brief overview on what we do.
VLSI technology is changing the world and shaping the future, but not on its own. It's the people who are transforming the world with their special talents and cutting-edge skill set. They are making your smartphones more intelligent. They are turning your homes into smart homes. They are making your vehicles autonomous. They are making healthcare safer. They are helping us explore the universe. They are the VLSI engineers, the chip makers, powering all our lives from 3NM, advancing us into a high-tech future. We are empowering people. We are building the future. We are transforming careers by setting standards in VLSI training with our top-notch VLSI courses and training solutions, increasing VLSI workforce efficiency with cutting-edge. Let's build the future of VLSI together.
Okay, so this was a small video about what we do. That is Maven Silicon. So we have Maven Silicon, we offer the cloud-based VLSI training solution that bridges the gap between the semiconductor industry and the academia. So let me tell you about the highlights of Maven Silicon. So we are a authorized global training partner of RISC-V and as well as ARM. Apart from that, we are providing this training that is in VLSI sector since 15 plus years. Until now, we have deployed more than 5,000 plus engineers in the industry. Apart from that, we have been associated with 250 plus hiring partners and collaborated with 1,000 plus institutions all over India. So the programs which we are offering to the VITians are 4 programs that we are offering. That is a foundation course in VLSI design, foundation course in embedded system, VLSI design internship, embedded system design internship. So here you can see what are the prerequisites that are required, the duration, the mode of learning, the course fee that are being offered for the VITians. So I'll be taking forward one by one, program one by one. So courses so that you can get an overview about the VLSI design. For example, you're entering into the industry. So there are basic skill set which is needed so that you can gain through this foundation course. And these foundation courses have been designed by the industry experts. So there are 2 foundation courses which we are providing. That is VLSI design methodologies and another one is embedded system design. So about VLSI design methodologies. So in VLSI design methodologies, you're going to learn the design flow, the digital design, the RTL programming that is using Verilog HDL. And this is the duration, it will be total 100 hours. So what is the outcome of this VLSI design foundation course? So once whoever do this particular program, you will be able to apply for the position of design engineer or RTL design. So what are the topics that you're going to learn in this VLSI design? And the prerequisite is needed is you should be aware of basic digital design concepts. So you're going to learn initially about the design flow. Then we are going to take you forward for the logic circuits, the combinational and sequential circuits, and Verilog HDL, the complete thing, programming. And along with that, you're going to work on a mini project. So why a mini project has been provided in this foundation courses so that you can get an overview idea what all things you're learning that completely you should be able to implement it. So that's the reason a small pilot project has been included in this particular foundation course. Next, embedded system foundation course. So in embedded system foundation course, you're going to learn about the embedded systems, the microcontroller, and as well as the introduction to the embedded C programming language. Okay, so the duration for this would be again 100 hours. And this program is again been designed by our industry expert. So what are the topics that you're going to learn in this embedded system design? So the topics that you're going to learn is again the digital electronics, which is a basic fundamental. It's required for anything, for any designation you go for the VLSI domain. So next comes embedded system introduction, ARM architecture, RISC-V architecture, microcontroller architecture, and tool chain. So these are the complete thing what you learn. Apart from that, you're going to learn an additional about embedded programming. So how this foundation course is going to work? So for foundation course, initially you're going to watch the video of the recorded sessions. Then you'll be going to have a weekly live Q&A session for your doubt clearing. And after that, you're going to take up the additional test, which will be for after each and every module. And finally, as I said, there would be a mini project being included. So mini project is provided only in one foundation course, that is VLSI design. And once you complete the entire modules, attending the live Q&A session, at the end, you're going to have a test. Once you complete your final test, you're going to get your certificate for the foundation course. So next comes the main important, that is VLSI internship programs. So there are two internship programs that we are offering to the VITians. One is the design internship and another one is embedded system design internship program. So why we are providing this internship program is, in this internship program, you're going to work on an industry standard protocol projects, whichever internship program you choose. And this intern project which you'll be working on, that is going to give you a real-time experience. That is, for example, if you're working in an industry as a design engineer, on what sort of projects you might work. In case if you're working in the industry as an embedded engineer, initially, what are the topics required and on what sort of project you might work. So that you're going to experience it through this internship program. Okay. So first, I'll tell you about the VLSI design internship. So in VLSI design internship, what are the concepts that you're going to learn, implement, and work on the project? So that is first, again, we are going to start with the VLSI design, system on SoC chip, ASIC and FPGA design flow, Verilog HDL, and then the complete thing, what you would have learned, you're going to work it on. That is, the internship is going to be in design in various modules. That is project specification analysis, creating the design architecture, partitioning the design, module level implementation, and RTL coding synthesis. So you're going to go through all these steps, and at the end, finally, you're going to develop a project which you're going to submit it. And once after the submission, you're going to receive your internship certificate. And as I said, once you do this internship, you can easily apply for the position of design engineer or design. So next, I'm going to brief you about the embedded system internship program. What is that you're going to learn again? So in this embedded design internship program, you're going to learn about the embedded programming part, the architecture, that is ARM architecture, RISC-V architecture, and microcontroller. And all those things you're going to implement it in the project which will be assigned to you. So what are the steps included? To develop the industry standard project specification will be assigned, architecture development, the test design, coding and integration testing, the document submission. So once you complete this internship, you'll be able to apply for the position at the initial level for the embedded system engineer. So how this internship program is again going to work? So in this internship program, you'll be assigned with few prerequisite modules, which you need to go through it. And once you complete your prerequisite modules, on the weekly basis, you need to make sure that you attend your live Q&A session where you'll be having minimum one live Q&A and it will be more than one. Once you complete your live Q&A session, the assigned test modules, you need to make sure that you attend that test for your knowledge purpose. And once your project specification has been assigned, you're going to work on your lab exercises plus complete your project. And at the end, you're going to have your project review. Plus, once your project review has been done, you're going to get your internship certificate. So as we said, we have been associated with more than 250 plus industry training partners. They are aware of the sort of internship programs plus the industry protocol project being provided by Maven Silicon. So this internship program is going to add a plus value to you. So what are the key features that we are providing? That is industry expert trainers, cloud-based solutions, mobile-based learning, progress reports, structured day planner, and as well as professional certificate after your course completions. So what are the deliverables? So you'll be having your online trainer connect, which will be minimum for weekly once. Apart from that, the mentors would be assigned who would be guiding on your lab exercises and as well as projects. There would be assessments also being provided on each and every topic and as well as modules. So that in case if you're not aware of any topic, anywhere improvement is needed, that will also be guided to you simultaneously. Plus, there would be a Telegram group. Why we provide Telegram group is so that there is no need of waiting for the next live Q&A session. Any kind of doubt you have, you can post it in the group so that the doubt will be clarified then and there. So why we has Maven Silicon? So we has Maven Silicon as we said, we are providing this training to the industry and as well as to the students since 15 plus years. So they are aware of the sort of training being provided by Maven Silicon. Plus, we are being provided with the updated technology. That is the main important thing what we are doing. So that the students should also be aware of the technology that is currently in demand in the industry. So these are a few corporate clientele, that is Com, Samsung, Synopsys, Capgemini, and few of our academic clientele, that is with the colleges with whom we are providing this kind of training. Apart from that, as a skill development partner, we have been associated with Kerala government and as well as Andhra Pradesh government, where we are providing these various internship to the students and colleges of Andhra Pradesh and as well as Kerala. These are few of our awards and recognitions. Okay, so thank you everyone. So in case if anyone have any kind of doubts, you can ask us or else you can drop us an email. And as well as you can make a note of this contact number. So that's it from my end.
Thank you, Vimla. Thank you. You can leave now.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, sure, sir.
Harsha Prasad, you can start the session. Thank you.
Hello, sir. Good morning, sir. Can we start, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please.
I'm just sharing my screen, sir. Allow me 2 minutes. I hope you can see my screen, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's visible.
Great. Hello, everyone. My name is Harsh Chavra, and I will give you the small presentation about the certification that we are offering. And the name of the certification is Microsoft Certified Fundamental, MCF, right? Microsoft Certified Fundamental student, basically who are exploring a career in artificial intelligence, data science, and in cloud, right? So this is the basic fundamental series provided directly by the Microsoft. Move to the next slide. 1 second. Okay. Under this certification, we have basically what we are offering to VIT candidates. That first is Microsoft Azure Fundamentals. That is exam code is AZ900. And the second one is Microsoft Azure AI Fundamentals. Azure AI stands for Azure Artificial Intelligence Fundamentals. AI 900 is the exam code. I just give you the small overview about both the certification that we are offering. Let's talk about Microsoft Azure Fundamental AZ900. This is basically a fundamental series, validates basic understandings of cloud concepts, your core Azure services, about pricing and support, and general cloud security and compliance, right? Basically, we have to just understand about the basic fundamental of Azure, what exactly is Azure, how we can basically configure our services, how we can basically set our pricing. This is all basically comes under Microsoft Azure Fundamentals. Okay. If I just talk about the second certification, that is Microsoft Azure AI Fundamentals AI 900. This certification is basically designed for individuals seeking to demonstrate knowledge of common AI and machine learning workloads, and most important, how to implement them on Azure. It targets those with both technical and non-technical backgrounds who want to gain foundational knowledge of AI, right? So this is the basic, as I said, fundamental series for basically Microsoft Azure AI and Azure Fundamentals. Okay, if I just talk about the benefits, this is a foundational knowledge that provides a solid understanding of cloud concept and Azure services. Second is career advancement, enhance job prospects in the cloud computing domain. And third is preparation for the advanced certification. If you want to move to the professional series, if you want to go for the advanced level certification, this is basically as a stepping stone for the more advanced Azure certifications. Now, the last point, basically, there's a fourth point, industry recognition. This is recognized by employers as a credible validation for cloud knowledge. And this is worldwide recognition certificate directly provided by the Microsoft, right? You can see the sample certificate. On my left hand side, you can see Azure Fundamentals, and this right hand side, you can see the Azure AI Fundamental Certificate. This is the sample certificate. Once you cleared your exam, you will get the certificate directly by the parent company, Microsoft. You will not get this certificate any by the partner, any third party. This certificate will be provided directly by the parent company, by Microsoft. Okay, we basically follow 3 paths, that is learn, practice, and certify. Learn, that is basically your e-learning courseware, provide a e-courseware that will help you to prepare for the particular certification. Second is practice, is basically you will get a set of questions that you can practice it, and you will get an idea about the exactly what would be the course content. You can see what basically how you can just clear your exam, that will help you to clear your exam at one go. And the final stage is your certification. Small benefits, like I just give you the small overview about the e-learning courses and the importance. Like as you can see, this is you can study at your own pace, and you can accordingly you can prepare for it. Second is interactive learning. Engage with the interactive contents, including videos and some post-assessment and pre-assessment tests you will get. Up-to-date contents, you don't need to worry about the contents. You will ensure to get the latest information and updates on Azure. Last and not the least, this is cost-effective, often more affordable than traditional classroom training. This is all about the e-learning courseware. If I just talk about the benefits of practice, this is basically you will understand, as I said, the type of question that will be asked, identify your knowledge gap that will highlight the area that you need more study, improve time management, as you will get 50-minute time to clear your exam. So that will help you to practice, manage the time allocated for each question. Boost confidence, reduce exam anxiety through repeated practice. Once you clear the exam, you will get the digital badging. You can see that on my screen, that is the Azure digital badging. That is the Azure Fundamental and for the AI Fundamentals, right? Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Krishnamurthy, sir, from Oracle, you can start the presentation. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. From our side, Mr. Surendra Babu is a presenter. Requesting Surendra Babu to present it.
Sure. Thank you very much, Krishnamurthy. So I can start with this. Let me share my screen. Hope you all can see my screen, right? Just want a confirmation. And let me know if I can start it.
Yes, sir, please, you can. It is visible.
Perfect. So hi, everyone. This is Surendra from Oracle. Let me start at 3 steps particularly, right? I'm going to take 3 only steps to tell about what is that we're going to talk about it here. The first one is I'm going to introduce you to Oracle. I know you all have an understanding of what Oracle is, but let me start with what Oracle as an organization is. Oracle as an organization is the topmost organization that you have across the globe now, and any organization you take it, or it could be a banking sector company you're talking about, it could be any financial sector organization, it could be based on the communication side, that your telecommunication side you're talking about, or a public sector company, or it could be any company you take it. Every company has got 2 major products with them as a mandatory ones, right? One is an Oracle database. You all know Oracle is a leader in Oracle database. There is no single company in across the world which doesn't use an Oracle technology, right? So what we are trying to put forward here is not just talking about you getting certified in a specific product or getting trained on a specific product, but we are going to build a path for your career. It is to build a career is what we are going to talk about. So when we talk about building a career, you should look at a technology which is premium in that, and which is premium organization across the globe, and which can give you more jobs as part of your job market, right? That's exactly where we are talking about. 47 years back is what we started with Oracle. And you see Oracle is there in every organization across the globe, right? And that's what we see here. It could be a public sector organization you talk about, or you talk about a communication sector you talk about. And you see on the cloud front, Oracle as rated as an application leader when compared with any of the other organizations 46 times. In ERP, 26 times we are up. In supply chain, 3 times. HCM, 2 times. CX, 14 times. We are the leader as part of the organizations or as part of our other competitors as well that we talk about. And Oracle as an organization is there as part of every industry. And we have almost around 430,000 plus customers across the globe who trust Oracle to run their business. You can see all of the logos here. You'll not find any single logo which doesn't have an Oracle technology. And the major 2 technologies that I'm going to propose today to you all is one is on Java. If you talk about the programming languages, we have Java, which is a premium programming language that we do have, and that's what we are offering today for you. And the second one that I'm going to introduce you to is where Oracle is famous for across the globe, which is an Oracle database, right? So these 2 are the specific major technologies which you find across the globe. In every organization, and you go to any job market or you open up any of the job related website, majority of your jobs will be related to this too. And that's what we do have over here. And what is the proof for that? Is you go to any academics that you see across the globe, they have Java programming that they teach. They also teach Oracle database or relational database is what they teach. So these 2 are the major ones that we are offering from the Oracle side of it. So when we offer this, what is all that we give? We are not just providing you a learning or a training. We are also providing you a way through which you can assess the learning that you have. That's through an assessment or accreditation or the certification that we give you. And this certification is provided by none other than Oracle itself, and which is globally accredited by multiple organizations. So any technology you're getting to, you can get into any form of the technology, but the prerequisites or the foundations that is required for you to get into any of it is what we are bringing in here. Not just the learning way that we are providing it to you, we are also providing you a way through certify on that. And the third part of it, for you to do the practice, we also provide a practice, and not just the practice. We also provide you a subject matter expert sessions. If you have questions, you can put forward your questions to our subject matter experts, and they are going to answer that for you. And all of that can be monitored by you. How much of training you've taken, how much of knowledge you've gained, what else you can go through. We are going to give it to you in the form of a learning path, where you have to start, what you have to do, and we also recommend what else you can do as part of our training. So that's exactly what we are going to bring you to you as part of an Oracle University related technical aspects. These are the 3 major ones that we are going to propose that to you. One is as a Java developer. And yes, as a Java developer, we have multiple technologies that we can get into. It could be a Java foundation side of it, then Java advanced side of it, or a complete full stack part of the development on the Java related ones. But it's really very, very important for you to have a foundations of where you start your learning. Right. And that's exactly what we are going to bring into you. Java Foundations is what we are going to bring into you completely. And all of our trainings that you see are for 30 to 40 hours of training is what you get to. And in this particular trainings, we give you a hands-on with what this technology is. Training is a training, is what you think of, right? You're learning it as part of your academics. But what difference is what we make here is we work with industries. We work with majority of the organizations. You name any of the system integrated across the globe. They are partners to Oracle. And what training we give to them, what we provide to them is exactly what we are giving it to you. So we are giving you the foundations or essentials that's really very important for you to start your journey of learning. It could be any technology you're learning, anything you name across the globe. The foundations of database, the foundations of Java is what we are bringing it to you over here through this. Once you complete your foundations, we also help you in teaching you the nuances of the industry. What exactly you're going to do, use this, where you're going to make use of this with a project. We have some projects that we give it to you to help you with an understanding of how we can use the learning that or how is that you can practically make use of the learning as part of this project. And for every training that we are going to give, we are going to have a certification that we are providing. And from our side, there are 3 recommendations that we are putting it forward today as part of this particular session. One is a certification of Java foundations that we are giving you, which gives you a complete foundations and also gives you a best knowledge of what we are going to learn as part of Java and how you're going to implement it. Similarly, we are also going to take you through the database foundations. And after completing the database foundations, one major part of it, which I would like to spend 1 minute more on this, is on the AI related things. So what all I've spoken to you till now, Java foundations or database foundations, once you've done this, what is the next things that you can do? Is the AI part of it, right? Famous technologies of Java database, and the forthcoming major buzzword that you see across the globe is AI. So we take you through the complete terminologies of AI. We take you through the machine learning fundamentals. We take you through the deep learning foundations that are required for you, generative learning concepts, how it is used. You have learned Java, how AI is used with Java. You have learned about database, how you use AI with Java. That is really important. It's not just learning about AI and what AI is. It's about how you apply the technology of AI in this particular technologies, and the best practices is what we are going to bring it to you as part of our particular trainings or courses. Again, before me closing up, let me talk about it. So we're going to take you through the Java foundations, we're going to take you through the database foundations, and then we're going to take you through the AI foundations. And we are giving it at very much reasonable price for you all. Training, certification, as well as a global accreditation is what we are bringing it to you from Oracle side of it. Thank you very much. So this is what I have from my side. I'll share this particular screens. And one last part, if you want to look at all of this, there's a website that we are providing it to you, and we have Mr. Krishnamurthy. I'm giving you the number. You can take the screenshot of it, and his email ID is available. You can mail him or call him or message him, and he's available for you to clarify on any of your questions on the pricing or on the technology side. Thank you.
Thank you, Surendra Babu. Apart from this, whatever the Surendra Babu has told regarding about the self-paced training, certification, and the lab environment, we will also providing you to the guys, live video sessions. Almost like 20 to 30 hours, it will be the live video sessions from our trainers, we will be scheduling for all the 3 courses. All the best, guys. Thank you very much, sir.
And the people who give you the training are the subject matter experts who are across the industry, who worked in the industry. They are the ones who are going to give you their experience. They showcase their experience. They're going to give you their experience. That's what is the important part of it. Perfect. Thank you.
Over to Jake Master.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. 6th phrase, you can start the session. Thank you.
Thank you. So I'll quickly share my screen. Just a second. I hope my screen is visible to you and the presentation is also visible to you. If you can confirm.
Yes, it's visible. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much. Very good afternoon, everyone, for all the people who have joined the call today. And it is a pleasure to address all the VIT students in the call. My name is Vineet. I am the CEO for Edureka, and I'm representing 6th Phrase and Edureka, which is part of Veranda Learning, right? And today I'm going to give you a brief on the Selenium offering and why is it important, who should take up, why should they take up, and all those details, all those questions that you have in mind in relation to this training, right? To start with, I'll quickly give you a very quick overview of who we are, Edureka has been there for more than 10 years now into the industry. We were founded in the year 2011, and we are one of the pioneers in bringing instructor-led live online classes, right? We have been experts in dealing with top technologies that are out there, including big data, Hadoop, DevOps, AI, software testing, Selenium, and many more, right? We were acquired by Varanda Group, which is a very large group led by the AGS Group, which is almost 4,000 crores, right? Led by Kalpati Suresh. And we as a group are focused towards imparting quality education across the globe. And we want to ensure that every learner who wants to learn can learn and has an outcome after the learning, right? Moving ahead, as Edureka, we have a reach of almost 163 countries. Learners come from there. We have trained almost 1 million plus learners. We have 4 million plus traffic. We have a large YouTube channel on tech. We have 421 million views. We have almost 130 plus tech programs out there. We have more than 700 experienced instructors working in the industry. Our course ratings are generally 9 out of 10. Our course completion rates are more than 70%, and our instructor ratings are 9.3, which speaks a lot about the quality of the training that we impart to the learners that come to us. Moving ahead, today's topic is software testing. Software testing is nothing but, as the name suggests, testing the software that you've created. It is a very important part of the software development life cycle, wherein you ensure that the software that you have developed is bug-free, right? So now, in order to make a career in software testing, first you should understand whether there is a demand or not. If you see, the demand is very evident. There's so many jobs out there on software testing in India as well as the US. The salaries are handsomely paid India as well as the US. Now, if now you know that there is a demand, let's try and understand what kind of roles that are being looked by organizations, and what are the organizations that are looking for automation testers, and what other kind of tools they look for. So generally, when we try to come up with a program, we do a market research and try to understand exact organizations, exact roles, and the exact tools being used, so that whatever we train students on leads to a certain outcome. So if you see this job requirement, it is from Hitachi. And this is a software automation job role wherein they are looking for Selenium as a tool. Moving on, this is TCS. Again, they are looking for Selenium for automation testing. You talk about Capgemini, they're looking for Selenium with Java. You talk about Infosys, they're again looking for Selenium and TestNG. You talk about JP Morgan, they're looking for Selenium and Cucumber. You talk about Tech Mahindra, they're looking for Selenium. You talk about Accenture, they're looking for Selenium. You talk about Deloitte, they're looking for Selenium. So the demand is very evident, and they are looking for Selenium as a tool in order to conduct software testing into their organizations, right? So first, let's quickly understand what are the types of software testing. There are two types. One is the manual testing, and the second is automated testing. Let's understand this with a very simple scenario. You would have gone to a Facebook website, you would have gone to Edureka website, you would have gone to any other website. There you have to sign in, right? And that is a functionality, that is a web application wherein this functionality has to work. Let's say if they develop a software which doesn't allow them to sign in, the entire web page is gone, right? It doesn't work. So they have to ensure that it works. So they need to test it whether this functionality works or not. Let's say if you're doing it through a manual way, right? So manual testing will be time consuming because you have to do everything. You have to type in the email ID, you have to type in the password, then you have to click the login and do all the process manually. Hence, it is prone to errors and it is very tedious, right? It takes a lot of time. Instead, you can do an automation testing, and in that testing, what you will do is you'll write a very simple Selenium script, right? And this script will do all of that for you, which is going to be very fast and quick. It is going to be error-free, and you end up writing much more complex use cases. Right now, what we are talking about is a simple lead form that we are trying to test. Just imagine you have to test the entire web page or entire website, which can be 1,000-line code, and that cannot be done through manually. Otherwise, it is going to take months and years, right? So you have to do it using a script, using a tool. Now, for that, Selenium is one of the best automation tools out there. You've already seen the job posting wherein they are clearly looking for Selenium as a tool. It is an open source tool, doesn't need license in order to implement it, in whether in an organization or whether for learning, right? So it becomes the go-to tool for any organization if they have to implement automation testing. Now, in order to make sure that you learn automation testing, we have designed a course which is a 45 hours course, which will be taught by an industry expert who has the experience into Selenium testing. He'll be more than 7 years of experience and he'll have a relevant experience in Selenium testing. He will be working into the industry on Selenium. So hence, while teaching the concepts, he'll not only teach you the concepts, but he'll talk about the experiences he has on a day-to-day basis into his organization, right? He'll talk about the problems he ends up facing in the organization. So that is a very valuable input that comes from the industry expert. The tools that you'll end up learning will not only be Selenium, you'll understand how to use Eclipse, you'll understand TestNG, you'll understand Maven, you'll understand Jenkins, you'll understand Log4j, you'll understand Cucumber, right? So these are the other tools that have to be used along with Selenium in order to make sure that you are able to implement software testing or automation software testing into the organization. At the end, as a part of this program, you get industry recognized certification from PwC and Edureka, and you'll be learning multiple use cases throughout the course, like automation testing suite for e-commerce, cross-browser testing tool for web applications, continuous integration pipeline with Jenkins, performance monitoring system for web applications, and many more. So this is to ensure that you are not only learning the theoretical aspect of Selenium, but actually knowing how to implement it, because that is what really matters, right? So these are the ways you will understand the nuances of using Selenium into the industry. Moving ahead, as the part of the program, you'll get access to a learning management system, which is this, in which you'll find all the pre-recorded classes, which is nothing but the self-paced set of videos which you can go through. You will get assignments and quizzes, you'll find practicals hands-on, you'll find industry use cases from PwC, and you'll find a project, right? I'll quickly show you the LMS. So this is our LMS. After you log in, you land into this place. If you have multiple programs, the programs will be listed right here. When I go to Selenium, you'll get into this LMS. As I said, you'll find the recorded lectures here. You can click on it and play. You'll find your course presentations over here, module-wise, 1, 2, 3, and you'll have respective presentations, quizzes, assignments, demos, all throughout the LMS itself. After the classes are done, you will get your class recordings here so that you can go back and review the class recording. You can go back and relearn it, right? So this LMS will be your go-to place. This is the LMS where you can join your classes from as well, okay? Getting back. So this will be the simple flow and pedagogy for the program. You enroll and you'll get the access to the LMS. That is the one-stop solution for you to learn Selenium with Edureka or any other program with Edureka. You'll be learning the classes virtually, which will be instructor-led by an industry expert, wherein you will go through both theory as well as practicals. You will get class recordings of every class that you will go through with us into the LMS itself. After the classes, you have to attempt your assignments. You have to work on case studies and projects so that you can get it. You can get the hands-on experience of the learnings that you're getting in the class. You have to practice the sessions that has been taught in the class by the industry expert. You can even ask a lot of questions from the expert in the live class because he is a real person, and you can, whatever concept you did not understand, you can actually send him a question, and then that question can be taken up and the question can be answered by the expert himself, right? So that becomes a very good advantage over a video that you go through. You do a project at the end of the course so that you actually implement the learnings that you've had throughout the training. And then finally, you get certified by PwC and Edureka. Yeah. Moving on, the learning outcomes. This is just to summarize whatever you are going to get as the part of the program. You'll understand the Selenium fundamentals. You'll understand the advanced concepts of writing automation tests. You'll understand cross-browser and cross-platform testing using Selenium. You'll understand the data-driven testing, what it is and how to do it. And then finally, you get an enhanced, credible, and recognizable certificate from PwC and Edureka. Yeah. So I've tried to keep it brief and short. I hope you got the overview of what Edureka does and what is the Selenium offering that we have. I wish you all the best, and I look forward to a lot of learners trying to sign up for Selenium and become an expert in automation testing. Thank you. Any questions? Anyone?
Sir, Jay Kumar sir, we have completed our presentation,
Yeah,
sir. but
thank you,
can
sir.
we
Thank you,
proceed,
sir. Smart Bridge, Jay Prakash. Sir, you can start, sir. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Then thank you, sir. We'll leave the meeting. Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
Mr. Nitin, we can leave the meeting. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you so much. Hope I am audible. Jaykumar sir, please confirm.
Yes, sir, you are audible and visible.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you so much. A very good afternoon, everyone, and thank you all for providing this opportunity. This is Jay Prakash, and I represent the company Smart Bridge. So I lead talent initiatives at Smart Bridge, and we are working with VIT team it's been more than 3 years now. So let me share my screen. Yeah, so today specifically we are offering courses and global certifications for the students of VIT as part of our initiatives. So very crisply, I would like to take you across what is our company about, what we have been doing. It's a 9-year-old organization, Smart Bridge, started in 2015. We have our own platform called Smart Interns, through which all our programs would be driven to the academia. Uh, uh, to the left side, you can see the impact that we have created in our since our inception. We have touched based about 1 million plus students so far, and we are quite famous for our virtual internship programs. 400 K plus virtual internships have been executed to the students from about 2.5 K colleges. To the right side, you will be able to see the kind of partnerships that we hold with the organizations. We are partners of Google, we are partners of Salesforce, MongoDB, ServiceNow, Tableau, Click, Catalan, etc., AWS, and all. All our programs are approved by AICTE as well. We have strong partnership with NASCOM. Few of our courses are part of Swayam portal as well. So today, specifically, we are here to explain about what are the courses and global certifications that we are offering to students of VIT. So in terms of industry courses, we are offering 2 technology tracks for you in collaboration with Google, as we have partnership with Google. So we are offering artificial intelligence with Google TensorFlow as one technology track. This is a 80-hour course which will have 40 hours of live instructor-led session, followed by another 40 hours of project development with a use case leveraging TensorFlow platform. And the second technology track that you can enroll is generative AI application using Vertex AI as the technology stack, again in collaboration with Google. So you'll be able to explore the concepts of generative AI, and this will be delivered across another 8 years of overall program with 40 hours of a live instructor-led session followed by project development. And we're also bringing in global certification for you all, and interesting global certifications, I would say. As we are partners of ServiceNow, we are able to offer you 2 global certification programs of ServiceNow. One is Certified Application Developer and other one is Certified System Administrator. And with MongoDB partnership that we have, we are offering a full stack developer with MongoDB developer certification. So to go further on ServiceNow certification that we have with the partnership of ServiceNow, so you will be able to, if you enroll for ServiceNow certification with us, you will be able to complete 2 certifications as part of this initiative. We are covering both admin and developer here because majority of the companies are looking out for developer certification for ServiceNow. And if any individual who wanted to get developer certified, they first have to complete admin certification as well. So we are covering both the certifications of ServiceNow as part of this initiative as a single set of program covering both. So these are the few companies that are hiring ServiceNow trained and certified talent, and these are all partners of ServiceNow as well. All major companies that we know are part of ServiceNow ecosystem, and there is a lot of demand for ServiceNow talent in the market as of now. They are a $10 billion market share US-based company, and they have about 3,000 partners with them, and of them, these are the few major partners that they have, and package ranges, average package range is between 7 to 42.5 lakh. ServiceNow itself would come and hire from the certified pool of talent that is being generated. So, whereas similarly for full stack development, everyone of you already know the kind of demand full stack development has got. These are the few companies just we listed. There are so many companies that are actively looking out for full stack developers in the market, which we are offering in partnership with MongoDB. You will be certified as MongoDB developer certification as part of this initiative. These are the two tracks for global certification with ServiceNow covering both certifications, and with MongoDB one certification. So overall, we are offering 4 courses, and these are the few features of SmartBridge execution that we do. So all our sessions are live interactive sessions by expert trainers through Zoom. So you'll have a mentor associated, dedicated mentors associated to chat or on our platform. So there will be regular mentor connect sessions also happening every week. So you can join these mentoring sessions and then ask any questions you have, any doubts you have. So we'll have interactive sessions that would be happening from our end, and also we would be focusing on project component a lot. 70% of overall learning we will be focusing on projects. You'll be able to complete at least 2 projects as part of global certification training, 1 project as part of industry courses, and you get exclusive access to the industry partner content as well. As you have seen, we're offering 2 courses with Google and global certification with Service, and as well as MongoDB. You get access to their content where you can complete few modules, get badges from them as well. We'll have every week assignments and assessments for practice. We monitor each and every individual student's progress weekly, and there is a robust project evaluation rubrics that we have. You have to complete the project as a team. You can submit to us on our platform. You get access to our Smart Interns platform where you can submit this project, and as part of Git collaboration also, you can upload all your files into the Git and submit to us, and you will be able to go through a proper project development phase on our platform, which includes project planning, Kanban board, assigning the tasks, milestones and activities, all of these things on the platform, where we will be doing a lot of knowledge sessions also, helping you to understand design thinking, project management tools like Mural, Jira and all. So all of these things are incubated as part of this entire journey, learning journey. And so the benefit of taking part of this program is something that you are leveling up yourself, getting introduced to these certifications and as well as courses, which will definitely improve your or add value to your overall profile, and then you'll be able to get into better companies with better packages. There's a testimonial I would quickly would like to.
Jay, audio is not available. We can't hear
Audio
it
is-
anything.
Oh,
The
one second.
testimonial audio is not available.
One second.
Hello everyone,
How about
my name
now,
is
sir?
Madhav and I'm third year CSS student at VIT Vellore.
Can you hear now, sir?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
I recently completed my 3-month externship in data science domain with Smart Interns. It was a very excellent and unique experience for me. This program helped me to gain clear understanding of basics as well as a good knowledge of advanced algorithms that we use in ML. Also, during this program, we had to make a real-time project, which absolutely became possible with an excellent mentor support and, of course, a good teamwork. Definitely, I would say that this program bridges the gap between college academics and industrial expectations. I am very happy to be a part of this program. Thank you, Smart Interns.
Yeah, so that's from previous batch students. There were so many students who completed the program. This is the pricing structure that you're able to see. Two courses with Google Artificial Intelligence and Generative AI, offering it at a discounted price. Usually, the same courses are available as part of SWAYAM as well at approximately 6,000 rupees. But we are giving it at a discounted price for VIT students at 4720, inclusive of access, 8 years of module. And then you have two global certifications. One is ServiceNow, other one is MongoDB. With ServiceNow, we are covering both admin and developer certifications. Includes training and certification cost. Whatever you're able to see on screen, 8,000 rupees. Usually, if you directly go to Google and search ServiceNow certification, it will ask $300 for certification, one certification. So two certification worth $600 is given to you along with the 150 hours of learning experience at a very discounted price of 8,000 rupees. And also MongoDB certification also. Usually it is $100, which you're getting it at no cost, including as part of the training only. 5,800 is the overall cost that you would be paying for training a certification of full stack development. About 120 hours of engagement that would be doing. So these are the 4 technologies and type of programs available to you to enroll. If you are interested to become global certified student, go for global certifications of ServiceNow and MongoDB. If you wanted to leverage your skills on AI or generative AI, you can pick industry courses in collaboration with Google. So thank you so much for this opportunity. Yeah, thank you, team of VIT, for providing this opportunity. We are looking forward to have maximum number of students becoming globally certified or enhancing their skill sets. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Jay.
Hi all. So let's have some time to conclude what we have discussed so far, and we have some procedures to be followed. So I think the registration form is open now, and most of you have started registering. That's really that looks really good. So before we go to the conclusion part, I have one last thing to discuss. That is Couchdb. You might have seen Couchdb. So Couchbase is our recruiting company that regularly recruits VT students. Last time they have recruited students with a stipend of 1.25 lakhs. If converted, it is 40 lakhs per annum. Okay. So Couchbase is also like a database like Oracle and other databases. So this time they come forward to offer some courses, that is certified courses, to our students with some engagement activity. Like our faculties will be trained by Couchbase. Some of our faculty members will be delivering content to you, as well as Couchbase experts will also part of this lecture delivery. They will be handling some topics. At the end, Couchbase is going to conduct some assessment and they will give you a certification. It is like Oracle Java certification. First time, exclusively for VIT students, they come forward. It's not like other vendors' presentations and all. Instead, it's a direct company-based engagement. So once you complete this training followed by an assessment, you will be getting a certificate from Couchbase directly. So this is a kind of engagement. So it will be, you may have some questions like, sir, when this course will happen? So we will decide and we will let you know. There are 2 modes. One is once you complete, come to this campus and we can start it during that evening time, non-academic hours, we can conduct this program. That is one mode. Other mode is like other courses, which has now floated to you. You can register for this course and online training. It's a trainer driven, purely some of the VIT faculty members who are already taking this distributed database related topics. They will be coming and delivering the content. Along with that, where and all that industry direct touch required. For example, Docker. Docker will be handled by Couchbase team. So likewise, we have already aligned that curriculum, and every week you will be having assessment. So all those schedule and all ready. If it is online mode, we will let you know soon. Okay. So we are planning to do it in both modes, online as well as offline mode. So once the decision is taken, we are ready to offer the course. Okay. So that is about Couchbase. I will just share with you that plan with you. It's a 3 weeks plan. I hope the screen is visible. Okay, let me just zoom it. Yeah. So yeah, you can see, day-wise schedule and everything is ready. The only part is, since it is direct industry engagement, we have to take certain decisions after discussing with the concerned industry. So that is why we are waiting. And many of you may not aware of this word. This word may be new to you. What is it? Couchbase. You just go and Google it. That's one of the reputed company. And our students have started their internships there also. Since they came forward to offer this course exclusively for VIT students, they are not doing it for any other institute. Only for VIT, they started this event, and we will be doing it for this semester for you guys. Even 21 batch students, those who already completed their internship, they can also take this course since they are going to, you people are going to sit for the placements soon. Once you complete it, it will add value when you are attending that interview. So this is what I just wanted to share. It's like day-wise schedule and everything is there. This schedule and content will also be kept in that repository. So that part I said, no, I need to deliver some of the concluding remarks. So in that concluding remarks, I will be showing you that repository, how to access that repository. Just like that, don't choose any course. Okay, this is my sincere advice. The so many options we are showing you, but you have to be very careful in choosing the courses. For example, if you people are good at programming, don't choose any programming related courses like full stack and all, because you are already having the skills. It's absolutely not necessary to take that course. Go to cloud based. Again, you may say that, sir, I'm good at cloud and I'm good at programming. Go with security. Likewise, sit, think, go through all those brochures which we have given, which we have listed, and choose one course. Okay, that to give more weightage for global certifications. Okay, what is a global certification? If you take any AWS certification, that will be recognized in all the countries. Got it? So if you do it here, the same AWS certification is valid in USA, Japan, China. Wherever you go, they will recognize the certificate. Okay. And if you take Oracle, yes, it's globally recognized. Likewise, be cautious in choosing this global certification. So, and once you complete the global certifications, concentrate on other aspects like at least one global certification. That really add value. You can put it in your LinkedIn. So last time we have some history with students. Those who posted their certifications in LinkedIn, they got direct call from companies. So think, because that company has a requirement on their certifications. Okay, you are not depending on anyone. You have already proven your skills through clearing their global certifications. So that is my advice. I will just show you that link and tell you what are the preliminary things you are supposed to do. Yeah, I hope this is a mail which you all got. My screen is visible. So if you go to this link, I hope our students are clever already. You might have gone through. Even if you missed it, I'm just telling you. The registration link is open now. All that standard FAQs has been very well answered here. And if you feel like, sir, the question which is in my mind is not listed here, what I supposed to do? Even for that, we have given a query link. So you can post your query. And after posting the query, I request all of you to wait at least 2 days, 48 hours, because our officials need some time, because we are doing it for all 4 campuses together. We have students more than 20,000 are going to take part in this activity. So give us at least 2 days of time. So as I mentioned in that introductory session, so wait for 2 days. If it is not solved, escalate it to me. Okay. So my mail ID already, you all know moneygetter.in. So then you just escalate it. Wait at least for 2 days. Okay. And queries has been listed here. And these are the important dates. Please note that this date may be 1 or 2 days. It may be extended due to, because we are depending on different sources, vendors, students, officials. So 1 or 2 days can be extended. So, but please try to stick with the date. Start date is June. So we are planning to start it by June 3rd, maybe 1 or 2 days. If something went wrong, it will be extended for 1 or 2 days, but not more than that. We are very clear on this. And I said, no, brochures, just to go through the brochures before choosing a course. And you have, now you may think like, sir, I have already registered. Yeah, you have an edit option there. Okay. You have your edit option till that last date of closing the link. Okay. Do lot of study. Don't just like that. My sincere advice is don't choose any course just for completing and getting the certificate. We have some previous records. Sir, if you choose that course, you can easily complete and you will get a certificate. What are you going to do with that certificate? It's just a paper. Okay. Nowadays, even they are giving online certifications, right? Even not even a paper with you. It is just a document. What are you going to do with the document? Okay. What company requires? Please choose that. That add lot of value to your profile. Okay. So do lot of surveys here. See, for example, randomly I'm saying, take this digital forensic essentials. Sir, I have chosen digital forensic essentials. Yes, you can choose, but go and check what is the scope for that certifications. Okay. You can do n number of certifications throughout your lifetime. That doesn't matter. But when you are starting a certificate, that decides your career path. For example, if I take Salesforce related certification, the worth of my profile will be very high compared with others. If you take AWS, I start with AWS Cloud Practitioner. Then I will move to Solution Architect. Then I will move to developer level. Then architect. Lot of stages are there. Once I reach that last level, my official profile would be higher than what I expect. Got a point? So when you are going with architect, if you are in a software company, you will be joining as an associate, then developer, then team lead, director, senior director, AVP, VP. Likewise, lot of designations are there based on this skill, right? And your knowledge in that area, you will be given with that highest level of post. So likewise, you have to choose your career path. So don't just take, this is a certification. For example, a certificate A, right? I don't want to mention any name here. So certificate A, if I choose, sir, it will be easily completed. The exam is very easy. Then I complete the certification A. After some time, I may choose B, not even that A series, A1, A2, A3, A4. I will choose A certificate A, complete it because it is easy. Then I will choose B randomly. Then I will choose C. So what is the use of that? You don't have any use in that. So please choose that. And out of our record, CDC record, last time, those who choose good certifications, they had lot of value during this year of placements. 21 batch students, you have completed good number of AWS solution architect. I'm telling you, this will be adding lot of effect in your placement process. You will have lot of things to explain. You have lot of things to introduce yourself. Apart from your personal and academic background, you can proudly say that, sir, I am a EC Council certified ethical hacker, right? You can proudly say that, yes, I'm a Salesforce certified. Please remember this word. I'm a Salesforce certified. I'm an Oracle certified. I'm a AWS certified. So how proud it is, right? When I'm very proud because I have completed that Oracle Java certifications. So I may say that I'm a faculty working in VIT, handling Java programming subject. I'm an Oracle certified Java professional. Got the value of that. That is how your introduction should be when you are attending the interview. That is the actual purpose of doing these kind of certifications by our career development center. Okay. So whatever the campus you belong to, just to forget it, we all are VITians. So we have to enhance our profile through these certifications. That's why I just recall that word. CDC is not here to market anything. We are creating the opportunities. Some of you may think like, these are the private organizations, these are the training centers. Why VIT is doing that? It's because of the request what we got from the students. Some students are approaching us saying that, sir, I'm very much interested, but who will train us? I need a lot of training to take the certifications. To be frank, last time we have conducted a survey. 21 batch students are also attending this. We have conducted a survey for that solution architect certification from our students, that what are the options you suggest for your junior, self-paced, and what are the trainers involved. So we got that input, and based on that, for 22 batch students, we are offering these courses, solution architect as part of their curriculum. And we are going to train our faculties. You will be getting that in your curriculum itself. Likewise, we are doing a lot of, we are putting a lot of effort in revamping these kind of initiatives. Okay. So it's not a marketing kind of thing. It's purely up to you. Okay. Completely leaving the option to you guys. And one more point, this fees also, you need not to pay even a single rupees in advance. Go sit for 1 week. If you feel like the company is worthy, the content is worthy, the course is worthy, then you can choose it, right? Otherwise, just we will give once again, we will open that form. You can switch. Your friends will be doing other courses, get feedback from your friends. If you feel like it's good, go for it. Okay. So all these courses are listed here, and even FAQs, everything is there. Now, brochures. This brochure part, I said no. Every vendor has given their own brochures, how they are going to deliver the content and everything. So a number of students who are attending this event is very less, but I know the reason. One point is the recording is available. Anytime you can open and anytime you can see all these points. So it's open. And second point is the document which we share. It has a clear points. All the points are clearly listed there. Okay, so these are the things. Now the registration form is open. Don't worry. Don't think too much. Be cool. Okay. Choose appropriate certification that best suits for your career. Okay. Fine. So with this, I would like to express my sincere thanks to VIT management. They are the backbone of this initiative, because many institutes are not doing this, but VIT has given permission for us to take this initiative. Because of that, we could directly go and talk with those global vendors. If you take Oracle, AWS, we have signed an MOU with them because of the support what we got from VIT management. And Career Development Center, Director Dr. Samuel Rajkumar sir, and followed by all our Career Development Center officials and the coordinator, Mr. Dr. Jaikumar, and all other vendors. Last, as usual, but not least, the students who give wonderful support for us to take this initiative forward, as well as taking lot of new initiatives. Because of your support only, we are doing lot of things. So let us all together grow. So all the very best. Thank you all.